Hi, this is Justin Conn from the Decatur Herald and Review here at O'Brien Field in Charleston on the campus of Eastern Illinois University for the IHSA Class 1A State Track Meet Preliminaries. Obviously, our area had a ton of people. The Herald and Review area had at least one athlete in every event. Actually, I think at least two athletes in every event here today at the state meet. It was a very warm, muggy day for the meet. Ended up being some lightning delays, even though it didn't seem like there was really any storms at the stadium. The lightning detector was picking up some lightning around the area, so quite a few delays towards the end of the meet. But I think most of the favorites, the people who came in here as favorites, came away still feeling pretty good about themselves. I think Corey Kersey of Neoga had the best day. He really just, from his very first jump in the long jump, he just looked like the strongest jumper in Class 1A, and it wasn't really even close. He had the three best preliminary jumps of any competitor in Class 1A. His three jumps were the three best. He ended up getting a personal best 22.5 and a half. I believe it was over 22.5, which was his previous best. In the triple jump, he kind of struggled. Struggled for him. His first two attempts were in the 45s. A kid from Athens passed him up, and I think he felt a little bit, it kind of jolted him a little bit, and he ended up going over 47 on his final attempt. I believe he was either at or very near his personal best in that one too. So, I mean, this is a guy who won the state championship in the triple jump last year, and I think he got 10th in the long jump last year, so he was a spot out of medaling. And I think, he came here this year, the favorite in the triple jump, and I know he wanted to win that one, but, the way he came out in the long jump today and really established himself, he may not even have to jump tomorrow. He will, because he wants to keep, adding to it, obviously. But those two marks from today may win the state title. It was one of those days, and it was great watching him. He just walked around with a smile on his face the whole day, just kind of knowing, how great the day was going for him, and everybody celebrating just how brilliant he was today. So a great performance from Kersey, and I think that he has a very good shot at 2 state championships tomorrow. Another guy who is in the same boat as Brock Smith of Tuscola. Showed a lot of that same, just that same finishing speed he showed at the Shelbyville sectional. Was really great in the 100 today, and just kind of looked stronger than everybody else. I mean, just coming down that final stretch, he just passed everybody, and he was kind of running with the pack, and then just left him behind. So you really got to like Brock Smith in the 100 and 200. On Saturday, the Tuscola senior who wasn't able to compete at state last year because of injury. So he's definitely come out with a chip on his shoulder and looked like a contender today. Another guy, Ty Sutherland in the 800 for Cumberland. He hasn't been beaten all year. He's been the best 800 runner in the state. He got beat today in the prelims by the defending state champion. I know the young man's name is Brown from Carme, White County. And it was close. Sutherland looked like he had him at the end, and Brown kind of snuck up on him. It sort of looked like maybe Sutherland thought to himself, hey, I'll get him on Saturday, so just, I'm not going to push myself out here and wear myself out on the first day on preliminaries. So, and Brown pushed real hard at the end to pass Sutherland. So, you wonder what Sutherland's strategy is going into Saturday's finals. Was that just like, hey, let's just get me into the finals and I'll do my thing from there? Or, was it one of those things where, now Brown has, the advantage because he was able to beat him. So that'll be interesting to watch in that 800 final. Along with Kersey in the long jump and triple jump, Austin Winskunas of Argenta Oriana made finals in the long jump. Winskunas made state in the triple jump and the long jump. In 6 attempts today, he only landed one attempt. He scratched the other 5. All 3 triple jump attempts he scratched, but he was able to get a 21.4 in the long jump, and that was good enough to advance and put him in a pretty good spot for a medal. I think that he knows he's capable of doing better than that, and I think that his goal is to best that 5th place finish he got as a sophomore. And like I said, he struggled in the triple jump, but his teammate Quentin Crawley was able to make the finals in the triple jump. So Argenta will be pretty well represented tomorrow in the jumping events. Riley Smith from KZ, a lot of guys made it in the pole vault. I think 13.6 was the limit. So we had a ton of guys in the pole vault. I know both Newton guys, Matthew Tolliver Good and Brockman Moser, of course, who had brothers who have had a lot of success in the pole vault over the years. Both those guys made the finals. Riley Smith cleared 13.6 like it was like he was jumping over a puddle. So I looking really strong. I think he's definitely one of the favorites in the finals tomorrow, along with Carlinville's Denby. So that should be interesting. I think we'll have a lot of state medalists from our area with so many guys advancing in that event. Another team that advanced was the Shelbyville 4x800 relay team. They really felt strong after the performance of Tyler Paisley at the sectional. They knew they had Drinian Martin, who is one of the better 800 runners, at least in the Herald and Review area. When Paisley also was able to run at 2 minutes or a little under at sectionals, they started feeling like, hey, we can really do something in the 4x800, and they were able to advance to finals today as well. So definitely a team to watch tomorrow, a team to watch on Saturday in the finals. Some other guys to watch, obviously, you'll be watching for Kersey and Brock Smith and Sutherland. Another guy, Jason Fry of Stewart's and Strasburg, in the shot put and discus. He leads the shot put after the first day, and I believe the discus as well. So he was a heavy favorite coming in and still looking good. Another guy, Andrew Sharp from Altamont, has a good shot in a 400. There's going to be a lot of medals on Saturday from the Herald and Review area. Make sure you check back to hrpreps.com for all the coverage.